It's Ash from SuperVideos, back for another reaction to an episode of Fear the Walking Dead, or I should say, my final reaction to an episode of Fear the Walking Dead. This is my reaction to the series finale, Season 8, Episode 12, which is called The Road Ahead. Obviously, the title, The Road Ahead, makes it seem like it's gonna be an open-ended story, so let's see if that ends up happening. But I didn't really enjoy last episode because of certain decisions that were made as far as reveals and certain things. So because of that, the last episode left a bad taste in my mouth. So let's see what ends up happening in this episode and where the story goes. I'm hoping there's going to be some big deaths, because other than big deaths, what else can they really do to, make the episode shocking and make it interesting? I mean, there's tons of things they can do, but they probably won't do anything to make it interesting. So the only thing we have to go with is just hoping for some major deaths to make it interesting. But obviously Troy is dead. Now Tracy is gone. Tracy's after Madison. So let's see if she ends up avenging her father's death and killing Madison. And of course we did get the reveal about Alicia being the mother and everything, which I hated. Let's see what they end up doing, and let's see if Alicia actually returns or not. A reunion with Alicia and Madison would also be interesting. So let's see if that's the direction they're going to go with it. But I don't want to waste any more time. Let's just jump right into this reaction. But before we do, as always, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that, let's jump right into it.
Tracy! Tracy! You don't have to be afraid.
You know what this reminds me a little bit of? Sophia. I don't know why, but it just reminds me of that a little bit.
We need to get as far away from this mess as we can.
It's over, Daniel.
Not as long as that girl is out there somewhere.
Tracy, you're scared of her?
Troy's followers are fanatics. I'm not sticking around to see what they're gonna do to help his daughter.
Do what you want. You gotta keep moving.
How does that kill them, though? Who's that? Madison? Yeah.
What?
Who else would it be?
You don't care? You killed my dad.
I do. You heard Troy. Your mom. My daughter.
No, it's not true. My mom's name was Serena. She died.
Why would he tell me what he did?
I don't know.
Your ankle's hurt, okay? What's left of that?
Now
hurt.
she cares?
I'm all you got. Now come on.
What's wrong with you? Where are
I
you
like
taking
these
me?
flashbacks or quick flashbacks, but let's not make it overkill, you know what I mean?
Pretending the world's different than it is? That's what gets people killed. And the sooner you realize that, the better. That's how you're gonna survive. I figured that out too late to save my own kids. I'm not gonna make the same mistake with you.
So is Tracy like an Alicia Nick type of thing? Oh, that's cool. The Clark family, I think. That's awesome. And everyone else, actually, that is in the series. John Dory and everyone. That was a perfect title card.
Fix the car so we can get out of here.
Again, let's not overkill it.
What you're trying to do, pretending we're family, it won't change what you did.
Exactly.
I know what I did seems unforgivable. At least this way you're gonna live long enough to understand why I did it. What's this for?
My dad said he got it from my mom. If what he said was true, it belonged to Alicia.
Why are you giving it to me?
It doesn't work. It didn't keep my dad safe.
Well, it sort of did. Madison just screwed it up.
Either.
Back away!
Oh, of course.
I'm not leaving you.
I said,
It would be hilarious
back away.
if Tracy kills Madison. in this episode.
Magazine's not loaded.
That would be
Think I'd risk
pretty
pointing a loaded gun at my daughter's
epic,
kid?
if I'm being honest. In a way where it's gonna piss off a lot of fans, and it's
Why are
gonna
you keeping that?
make other fans
We
happy,
both know it
if you know what I
doesn't
mean.
Besides you, that's all I have left of my daughter.
We need to take Tracy back to Padre so she can process what's happened. Help you process what Troy told you.
No. She can't go back there. I can't go
Madison,
back there.
Padre is the safest place. The herd, it's done.
What you want to build there, what Alicia wanted, what I wanted it to be for so long, it'll just get her killed.
What are you talking about, Madison?
Alicia, she gave Troy a second chance and he killed her for it, and then he stole her kid.
So, one thing I just realized, they're not saying Troy is the father and Alicia is the mother. You know what I mean? So that was a clarification. A little bit of a stretch, but a little bit better than what I originally thought it was going to be. And the reason why I didn't catch on earlier is because they were making it so complicated. They were throwing in so many lies that it was hard to know which part was real and which part was a lie. You know what I mean? The herd is coming! Yep.
What the hell is this?
You should have done more than disperse them. If Troy taught us one thing, it's how to hurt the dead.
I knew that was gonna come up. As soon as they said, yeah, it's done. I'm like, it's probably not done.
What he wanted. We had a truce. He told us where the herd was.
And then you killed him.
Stop him! Stop him!
I can't.
This is a great scene. Like, visually.
Okay, get everyone inside! Close the gates! Now!
I love seeing Dwight as a sort of a leader type character here.
Troy's man, he wants to talk to her. He says that if we hand her over, his men will draw the walkers away.
Victor, no.
Tracy,
Victor,
There's no way they're gonna agree to that.
tell me all right.
Is it really yours?
It is. I promised your daddy I'd take care of you, and that's what I'm going to do.
Troy asked me to look after her.
After you gutted him. The man wasn't in his right mind, Madison.
She's all I have left, Russell.
That's not necessarily true.
What the hell does that mean?
Troy stabbed Alicia. Left her for dead. But he didn't see her die.
Yeah. Alicia's definitely alive.
He told me she turned.
They wouldn't do all of this if she was just dead.
That's what I told him.
I just hope that we see her in this episode. And I hope there's a reunion at least.
So give me Tracy. And you go find your daughter.
Don't fall for her, Madison.
I don't know. I don't think she's gonna agree.
Can't do that.
Told ya.
If Alicia is out there, she deserves to be with her daughter. She wouldn't want me to turn her over to you.
I thought you might say that, Madison. I guess we're just gonna have to take this island then.
Walls are 10 feet thick. The walkers can't get in here.
They don't have to get in. We just have to get you out.
Tracy, get as far away from where you can!
Some shit's going down.
Frank? Frank, can you hear me? Do you copy? We need to get to that island.
Tell that to Dad.
Help me! I'm doing
That was a dumb move. So dumb.
I think that's the last of them.
Everyone okay? We can get to the island now.
This is the last time you put in danger what's left of my family to save yours.
Daniel, You would do the same thing if you knew that Luciano was on that island.
Hey, I know what you're doing, Victor Strand. I know your game. You're pursuing this self-serving crusade to help you feel better about all the rotten things that you've done.
You think that's what this is about? The parts of me that you hate are the things that you don't like about yourself.
You're a psychiatrist now, Mr. Conman? Every single person I care for and I lost, somehow, you and you were a part of it.
We have all lost people, Daniel.
I was thinking about Los Angeles the other day. You know, I'm so sorry I let your husband into my barber shop because ever since I did, everything has been bad luck for me.
What have you ever done for us?
Good callback.
And you know what? I am sorry we let you into our home.
I'm sorry I let you onto my boat.
Damn,
I got
that's
everything
another
working,
good
ready
callback.
to go. We can make it to the refinery before sunrise.
I don't know if Alicia's alive, but wherever she is, she's better off without you.
That's enough.
Daniel,
I need you, Madison. I need my friend as I try to save my family.
You are my friend. But I can't. You don't understand, Victor. I've been seeing her. Nick, too. It's like a dream. Just their faces back in LA before everything went bad. If I have the chance to find her, Victor, I have to try. Start over.
Is this where they part ways?
I don't think I want that. I have my family. I dream that you'll have yours too.
Did you understand why I have to look for her? Can't go any further with you, Victor.
What's with the Last of Us music in the background?
I came here to save you. So
Are they
I
gonna
didn't
try
get
to
a
make us
chance
feel
to
bad
get
about
things right.
Strand?
And our friends
Or for Strand, I should
may
say.
die because of it. I guess you're teaching her what you want her to learn. This is how you survive.
That's what Madison said in the previous
Let's move.
episode. But you know who said that even before that?
No.
Rick Grimes.
If you find Alicia, tell her I tried.
Will they see each other again? Who knows? If they both make it, even if they don't see each other at the end, maybe in another spin-off later on. I hope Strand dies though, like, I can't stand Strand. He's just not a likable person.
So you get it.
Get what?
She gonna do what I think she's gonna do?
Why I have to do this?
Yeah! Damn! That was in the teaser. Why did they put it in the teaser? I don't know, but they did. But I don't think she's gonna die. I thought she will, but
Because you finally understand.
now that I think about it, she's gonna
This
survive.
is what happens when you try
She
to
has to.
build something better.
If she actually dies, then
You end up giving people
that sucks.
hope. You end up putting them in danger. You end up getting them killed. Find Alicia. Make sure she understands too.
No, she's not my mom. I'm done listening to you.
Who cares? Let her go. Oh! Superman jump.
We copy. But we cannot get there in time.
No, no, it can't end like this. It can't end like this. No!
It's ending like this. Why did they skip over that? Is it literally done? Why in the hell do you skip over that freaking story? Wow. That's Troy. That is so dumb. Why would they skip that? I don't understand.
I was looking for you
If that's not a budget thing, I don't know what it is then.
all night. I shot Madison. I had to. I think everyone died on the island. I love you, Dad.
At least now we know that Troy actually died. Yeah, rest in peace, Troy. How the hell did she bury him? How? Is she like Wonder Woman?
We're all I had left.
Put the gun down, Tracy.
Strand. What's the timeline? I'm so confused. Like, this is after Padre was attacked, right?
How are you even alive?
Because Madison saved me. She saved all of us. And I promised her I'd find you so I could tell you what she did.
But we didn't see it.
No.
That's the problem.
I shot her. I killed her.
Are they gonna show it now? It's not quite as intriguing seeing it afterwards. It would have been more impactful just seeing it. You know what I mean? But still.
She thought she was dying too. She thought it was all over.
Something saved her? Yeah. That's what I thought.
Something stopped the bullet.
What?
The necklace.
The St. Christopher's medallion. Alicia's medallion.
I don't understand.
Me neither. We're on the same boat.
After you shot her.
I mean, I understand, but
After she realized
it's just convenient.
She knew she was wrong. She knew she had to do something big, something monumental, in order to have any hope of restoring your faith.
My faith. In what?
And what's worth fighting for. For the people we love. For the people we have. For the things that are bigger than all of us.
Looks like no one died.
Give up our lives to protect.
There's no way she could have saved you all. Not with that many dead.
But she did.
So no one died.
The same way she did once before.
At the stadium? Yeah. Yeah. She pulled off the stadium move again.
She led the dead into Padre's walls, so we could escape to the docks. So we could live.
That's at Padre though, but it looks a lot like what happened at Stadium, but it's pretty much the same. Obviously, they're trying to show the similarities there.
It's also something that just fighting to survive can't.
What?
Did Madison make it though?
It can let you live forever.
How does that not kill her? That's unrealistic, but still.
And I've got no one
It is what it is.
Yes, you do.
Unless she's dead.
And all the others.
But then again, it's open-ended.
She died.
We didn't see her
for me,
die.
And so did he. I can't. Can't.
Tracy!
Now Tracy's gonna shoot Strand
Can't
too.
be here.
Tracy!
I'm honestly over this series. It's just so bad. Like, some of the stuff doesn't make sense. Most of the stuff doesn't make sense. That's a cool callback to Nick, by the way. Because he died surrounded by same types of flowers. So we know no one dies. We know Madison probably didn't die. So what are we left with in this episode? There is Madison. What are we left with in this episode? Possibly a reunion with Madison and Alicia, but that's all. Does that make this episode outstanding? Hell no. I don't see what else they can do in this episode though.
I wish this still worked.
How did Tracy find Madison though? It makes zero sense. How did she get her here? It makes zero sense.
You're awake.
Makes no
I
sense.
thought you were gonna die. I had to drag you up here on a stretcher.
How did you drag her up there?
Antibiotics. I think your
How?
leg is uninfected.
Come on. We're
My
not
dad
stupid.
trained all of his kids in it.
I know the writers want to think that we're stupid, but we're not stupid.
You came back. You're the only family I have left. Victor told me what you did.
Now it's reversed.
I'm so sorry about your dad.
This whole back and forth with Madison and Tracy, too much.
I'm sorry.
It's just
I shot you.
too much. I don't have the words to describe how irritating it is, but it's just too much.
Is anyone there?
I'll be okay. Stop! Don't come
Who
any
is that?
I'm not here to hurt anyone.
Is that who I think it
closer.
is?
Your hands up and move slowly towards the tent.
You can put the gun down. I'm just here to bury my...
Damn! There it is! That's the only thing that came out of this episode. Long-awaited reunion between mother and daughter. Madison Clark and Alicia Clark. Props to the writers for this bit. It's been a long time coming. Could it have been more impactful? Absolutely. Does it make this episode great? No. Is it great by itself? Yes.
It is. I promise you it is. You okay?
It will be.
Who's that?
Dad is a very old friend I came across.
Oh,
From
Skidmark?
my house for supplies.
Who would have thought to see Skidmark in the series finale?
Did you find us?
A story about a woman who sacrificed herself here. And the person who told me said her name was Madison. And it didn't make any sense, and I didn't know how you could possibly be alive. But I had to be sure. What are you talking about?
About that. She doesn't know, obviously.
She's the child that Troy took from you.
I never had a kid.
I thought they might do that too.
Not my mom?
So all of it was a lie.
No, I'm not. But I knew your mom when you were a baby. Her name was Serena.
I don't even know what's real, what's not real anymore.
I don't understand why Troy would lie about something like that.
He knew how hard he fought for your own kids. He wanted to give you a reason to fight for me.
I have mixed feelings, like... The writers played us like a fiddle, for the most part, and it was like stupid, really. I don't know, it's just... I don't know. I'm not a fan of what they did. At the end, it ended up being realistic, but it ended up being irritating, for the most part.
After Troy attacked me, after I got back on my feet, I went to find the people I've been staying with. And I saw something on the road, these women that were dressed like me. They used weapons I was using. They were doing the things that I was doing. They were helping people.
We met some of them.
Yeah. It's like the story of what I'd done was doing more good than I could on my own. And so I went somewhere else.
That's really true.
Started using a different name so Troy couldn't find me. If I hadn't have done that, maybe we would have found each other.
What is this all about?
The people who told me what you did, they have one of those containers.
Madre?
Madre?
Because of me?
They don't even know you're alive. What direction you headed?
There's a cabin in Texas I'm gonna visit. Someone that I-
John Dory's cabin.
You want company? It's far.
It's okay.
Give us time to teach me. Teach you what?
Medicine.
So they're going to Texas. Get this. Sherry and Dwight head towards New York. How insane would that be? Strand? I don't know what the hell they're gonna do with him. He might just go to Padre and that's it. Who else? Salazar? I hope he gets somewhere where we see him again. Luciana? No one cares. Who else? That's it, pretty much. Madison and Alicia, obviously. We'll see what they do with them. Where are they gonna go?
What are you thinking?
New York?
I was thinking of the sanctuary.
What?
We could take everybody there.
Gee,
That makes no sense.
why would you want to go back there?
Because we know it's defensible. The streets are still intact.
I can't. I lost you at that place before, Dee.
Makes no sense for them to go back there.
Again.
You're not gonna live
That's dumb,
again.
honestly. Dumb.
Family. I mean, maybe we can take that place and make it worthy of its name.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Even though it makes zero sense, okay. At least now that puts them in a position where they might be visited by Negan and Daryl, maybe.
Maybe you do remind me of the worst things about myself. I don't know if people like us can act differently. And that's why I have a problem with you, Victor.
It's a good way to put it.
But for the sake of others and our own sake, I guess we gotta try to change.
I think I have.
I still have some reservation about that, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Skid mark? That's another reunion. I don't know if it's one that many people want to see, but it's a reunion.
Where did you come from?
He didn't question it whatsoever. Each went one direction. Interesting. Yeah, Tracy. Are we gonna get an Alicia Strand reunion too? There it is. Sort of a reunion. Does he know who that was though? Probably, but he's not sure. Obviously.
Where to?
Germany. Some people actually said that that's what they want to see. And that way, Strand might actually visit, you know, the people from Daryl Dixon spinoff and maybe go with him or something. I don't like that idea.
Kept having these visions of you. Nick. Back before everything went bad.
Where?
Los Angeles?
Los Angeles.
You're gonna go back there?
We saw it kept on.
It was a long time ago. Probably still pretty rough there. Probably a lot of people could use our help.
So where would that position them in the universe?
Never gonna be what it was.
Can't think of any crossovers with anything. They might get their spin-off in Los Angeles. That's the only thing that can come out of that. Road ahead? We have Madison, we have Nick, we have Alicia, we have Tracy. Only if we had like something from Travis, that would have been epic too. That's the end. That is the end. Alright, that was my reaction to the series finale of Fear the Walking Dead, Season 8, Episode 12. I don't want to end the series finale afterthought on a negative note, so I'll kind of do a bit of both. Positives and negatives. I mean, the positives were the Alicia stuff. I liked the way that she came back and how they kind of pushed their stories forward as far as a potential a potential crossover, I should say, or a spin-off down the line. I did like that. I did like the fact that they kind of wrapped up a lot of the stories, or I should say all of the stories and everything. What I didn't like is a lot of decisions regarding skipping over certain stories because they had no time. So it felt rushed. Like, a lot of it felt rushed. Even the Alicia stuff, as great as it was rushed. Like, it could have easily been, expanded in certain ways to make it even more impactful and better. It just felt rushed. Like, the reunion was great, but it felt rushed. And obviously the war at Padre, it was skipped, so that was terrible. The Dwight Sherry stuff made no sense. Why would they go to Sanctuary? It doesn't make a lot of sense. I guess that does position them in a place where they might be found by Negan and the others later, so that's a good thing. But at the same time, the decision to go back to Sanctuary made no sense. June going back to Texas made sense. That was great. What else do I have to say? Strand, I like the fact that he's with the family and he's changed now, but they could have done some other things with him. They didn't do that. Salazar, they didn't do much with him, and Luciana, I should say. So it is what it is. I mean, they didn't really do too much with some of the characters. They didn't make them do anything substantial in these 2 episodes, but still. The other thing that really annoys me is that there was practically no major death. And you don't always need deaths in like series finales or season finales, but in this case you did, because there was nothing else there. Like, there wasn't anything to this episode. Take Alicia out of this episode and you practically have an underwhelming episode. It's no more than that. I'm sorry, but it's no more than that. I mean, at this point, is this a good ending to Fear? Absolutely not. Like, absolutely not. Is it better than the previous episodes? No. Was it worth watching? It was worth watching at least once. But that's pretty much my reaction to this episode. I probably won't do a separate video for my review of Fear because it just doesn't make sense. I didn't really enjoy it to a point where I want to do a video on it. So for all purposes, at this point, this is my final Fear video. I hope you guys enjoyed Fear. For those that did. For those that didn't, I hope that you at least stick around until now to see how it ends. The Ones Who Live is coming up in a couple of months. We can hope for that to be a bang. We can hope for Season 2 of the Daryl Dixon to be a bang. And we can hope for Dead City to be a bang. And that's all we have going forward for the Walking Dead universe. I guess at this point, any old Walking Dead is out of the way. We're done. Now we're looking at the future of The Walking Dead. So I hope that there's good things to come out of that. But that's pretty much everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.